Okay, I would have got away with it too if it hadn't been for your kids. Okay? All I wanted was some real estate, to scare people off, and then I could buy the house for $1,000. Instead, you nosy kids ruined my plans. Okay, you and the dog. You, the dog, and the other smaller dog that came along later. That smaller dog. Okay, you guys ruined my plans. Okay, you all ruined my plans. Okay, you, and the other one. Okay, I know you're eating weed. Get in your van and get out of here. Why do I gotta go to jail just 'cause you have an itch to solve a mystery? It's not fair to me. Oh, why do you guys do it? I would have got away with it too if it hadn't been for you nosy children. Okay? Like, why do you gotta do this? I'm just trying to get ahead in my life. Do you understand what it's like to try and get ahead of your life? Okay, it's not my fault that we all require things of nature to, okay, that we gotta amass a bunch of stuff. Okay? That we gotta amass a bunch of things and stuff. I'm just trying to get some stuff. Okay? So that I can get a nice place to live. Okay, but no, okay. You guys, okay, you gotta ruin my plans. Okay? I'm really mad. Okay? I don't want to go to jail because I tried to scare some people out of an amusement park because I wanted the land. Everyone always steals the land. How come I can't do it? It's not fair to me. Why do you gotta? You guys aren't even from here, okay? You're driving around the country solving mysteries that no one asked you to solve. No one asked you to solve them. No one asked you to solve them, okay? Why don't you take your dog for a big long walk, okay? Huh? Did you ever think of that? Not tied up. Who tied these knots? Did you tie these knots, Felmo? Huh? Probably did, because they're excellent knots. Sounds like a ghost around here. Sounds like a real ghost. And so who's going to help me when I need help, huh? Huh? Who's going to help me when I need help with the spirit world? Okay? I'm just talking about it, okay? Don't bring your Ouija board here because that's how an episode starts. And that's not what I want. Okay? Oh, could have had a nice place to live, a nice place to rest my head. But no, nosy neighbors have to. They're not even my neighbors. Okay? It's not fair to me. I just wanted a place to sleep. Okay? And amass some wealth and fortune. But what's wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, man, I'm annoyed with you all. Okay? It's not fair to me. Someone playing the piano? Someone playing the piano like they think this is a joke? Like I need some kind of background music as I tell you my truth? My truth is I'm very annoyed and upset. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a ukulele. That's even worse. Gonna look you in the eye, okay? You say, what does it matter to you if I have this real estate or not? What does it matter to you if the people of this small town are scared to come here so that I could pick up the real estate for a song? Okay? Maybe I used to take care of the place, okay? Maybe I poured my heart and soul into this garden patch, okay? Maybe I buried my loved ones underneath the garden patch, okay? Maybe I did, okay? Maybe I buried them underneath because I didn't want anyone to find the bodies or whatever the reason, or because I loved them. You don't know my reasons, okay? They don't have to be sinister reasons. They probably are, but they don't have to be. But you see, you don't know that. You don't know that. You just drive up in your hippie bus, okay? Makes me so mad. Just drive up in your hippie bus like you're cooler than me. Just wanted a mansion of my very own. Is that too much to ask you? I mean, not you. You don't get to decide if I live in a mansion, and yet somehow you do. You do decide if I get to live in a mansion, and that's not fair to me. How do you know I wouldn't do good things with the mansion? How do you know I wouldn't turn it into a collective co-op where people could live for free and have a garden and nice times of frolic, okay? And bang and kiss. You don't know. You don't know. And you just destroyed that opportunity, okay, for me. I mean for the people to do that. Why don't you fill up your van full of gas and get out of town? Gas guzzling van. Still uses leaded gasoline, which is why I believe that you have so many violent tendencies. You don't think you're violent tendencies? Yeah, well, did you walk in here and tie me up? I'm so mad at you guys. I'm mad at you, Glasses. I'm mad at you, Bombshell. I'm mad at you, Hunk. I'm mad at you, Skids. I'm mad at you, Dog. Little other dog. Captain Caveman. I'm mad at all of you. Shouldn't have called you a skid. Apologize. Guess I got mad. What happens when I gotta go to the bathroom? Did you tell anyone I was even here? Watch this. This is how I go. Tied up some kids, some nosy kids. Tied me up, huh? Tied me up and left me in this barn. How do you know I'm not allergic to horses, that I don't have an anaphylactic reaction to horses? I doubt, because obviously if I did, then I'd be in big trouble right now, RN. Sounds like someone's flushing a toilet. The barn doesn't have any plumbing. Oh, great, so there's a ghost flush. When you hear the ghost flush, that's when you know things are about to come down the pipe. Pike? Pipe. Wish I never met you all. Kids, you nosy kids. It's not fair. Who's playing the ukulele continuously? How am I supposed to live if I hear this ukulele all the time? I guess I just have to really center and breathe. Yeah! Tied me up. Here I am tied up in a barn because I just wanted a mansion. I just wanted a mansion of my very own, and some kids couldn't let me have that. Like, are you even going to stay in the community and help out, or are you just going to travel from town to town like the littlest hobo? You know what? People got real fucking annoyed with that dog. People trying to do things, okay? Get ahead in life. Maybe the life set them back a little bit. They're on their back foot, okay? And so maybe they tried to set fire to some buildings for the insurance money, okay? Because they were desperate. Do you understand? Do you understand what it's like to be desperate? So judgmental with your tying of your knots, and you're tying me up with these ropes. People sometimes need insurance money. Okay? People sometimes need insurance money so they could get ahead of their life because too many things have happened. And yeah, okay, is that your fault? No. But is it your job? Huh? Are you a cop? Did you guys take training to be cops? How is this even legal what you're doing? This is assault. This is assault. There's no such thing as citizen's arrest. Have you ever seen a citizen's arrest? You know, the police don't want you doing their job for them. They're missing out on a bunch of stuff. If you do their job for them, you and the dog, you've got your own canine team. But what happens if that dog bites someone, huh? What happens if that dog gets high and bites someone? Bet you it's happened before. Bet you it's happened before. We never even know. You see, you've made an enemy out of me, gang. I'll find you again. I'll find out if that dog has ruined any museum artifacts. Okay, probably yes. If that dog has bitten anyone, okay. And the experiments on the other dog to make it talk. Like, what have you done to it? Shove a like a Lipizan stallion. You know why they jump so high? They got a hot poker shoved in their anus. Is that what you did to that little dog so that he would talk? You guys are sick. I just wanted a mansion of my very own. There was another thing I was going to tell you too, and now I've forgotten it. Thelma. Thelma and Louise. Who the hell is singing right now? A happy song, a happy tune. It's not a happy time for me. That's right, the police won't appreciate it. They won't appreciate you doing their job for them. Do you know why? Because then they miss out on a bunch of stuff. Okay? Who gets to misapprehend a bunch of stolen evidence and sell it at a garage sale? Okay? Who gets to find the antiques? Okay? Not the police. Because you took them. Oh, you didn't take the antiques? Well, where are they? Huh? They were here. My back was turned for 2 seconds. Now the antiques are gone. If you didn't take them, who did? How do you even know I'm your guy? I may look... Okay, if you're profiling me, I get how you'd think that I was the one who was trying to scare off the townspeople so that I could have my own mansion. I get that, okay? I understand what the optics are. But you don't know it's me. It's probably me. I mean, yes, it is. It is me, but you don't know that. That's even a coerced confession because you've tied me up. I'll do anything if you tie me up. I'll tell you anything that you want to know if you tie me up. It's not reliable information. And anyone who was professionally trained would know that, but no. The whole town gives you key to the city. For one, it's not even a city. It's a town, so it should be called the key to the town, and it should be a lot smaller. Like the key to the village is small. The key to the hamlet is a normal key. The key to the village is a small key, but larger. And then the key to the town is a cartoon key. And the key to the city is like this massive key that you put on your wall. But I think you got to give it back. I think it's one of those things where you put your name on it, and then you give it back, and they put it in the trophy case at City Hall. In any case, they gave you a key to the city. And free Fishbowl Friday coupons. Just because. And I don't have any respect for someone also that has lactose intolerance. It eats a bunch of cheese anyway. You think cheese is so great that you got to put yourself at risk, your health at risk? Well, the dog eats it. Yeah, but it's a dog. Also, are there chocolate chips in those Scooby snacks? Because dogs can't eat chocolate. Slow degeneration of the dog's health. For what? That's neglect. You're neglecting your dog because you're feeding him chocolate chips because you're making pot brownies with chocolate chips in them, and the dog can't eat chocolate. And tomatoes. Is anyone going to come and let me out? Like, did you just drive away from town and think, well, the police should be there soon? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know there's not a fire? What if this place started on fire and I burned alive? You would be an accessory to murder. If you tied me up in a chair and then this barn burned down, wait a minute. How much money is this barn insured for? Okay? This is the part where I start to smell smoke, okay? How much money is this barn worth? Better not be worth very much. If it's worth too much, it's going to get burned down with me inside it so that they can collect the insurance money. And that's NG. Do you understand what I'm telling you? It's NG. You've put me in danger now. You think you've saved the town? Save the town what? Save the town what? And I'm just not allowed to live in a house? You know what they're going to do with this property? They're going to turn it into an industrial park. Okay, those big box studio, industrial park, big square buildings, those massive buildings that they have deliveries to with semi-trucks. No one's going to live in it. What about the duck pond? Where are the ducks going to go? Huh? They're not going to reconstitute a duck pond on the roof of a concrete building. The water will boil away. Do you know how hot it is outside? You're making a concrete jungle, okay? You're increasing the temperature of the earth by sucking up all the, okay, you're facilitating the paving and development. Why do you even call it development? Why do you even call it development? How do you know I wasn't going to tear down the mansion and let the entire property go to its natural state and maybe create some habitat for forest creatures and bugs, but you don't know that because you're gone. You're not part of this town. You're gone. You don't know what happens. I bet you've left a trail of industrial parks. I bet, you know what? I bet if someone wants, there's probably someone behind you. Okay? Take the mask off your Charlie's Angels and see who that is giving you all orders. And you'll know, you'll find, I'll tell you what you'll find. Someone who wants to build a string of industrial parks across North America. It's not fair that I'm victim to this. Real estate redevelopment. I tried to have real estate redevelopment on my own terms, and instead, no. You, the dog, the bombshell, the hunk, Package Pete, you're out working for some real estate developer. I'll bet you dollars to D-dongs. Working for developers. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. Do you understand me? It took a lot of work to dress up like a mummy. Okay? That wasn't a separate costume piece, like a one-piece thing. I had to literally wrap myself every single time, along that talk. You know how much energy and wherewithal it takes to fake a haunting so that you can have the mansion property and instead you come along with your laser shooting guitars? Okay? Tie me up? What if I have to go to the bathroom? You want me to sit here and soil myself because you decided to solve a mystery? I'm going to get a rash. Okay? I'm going to get a rash in my groinal area. What if some infection goes in my pee hole? Okay, and I get sepsis. You don't know. So I get sepsis because you all had to stop me from living in a mansion and scaring the townspeople off by faking a haunting and dressing as a mummy. I was also a ghost. I was employing a lot of people. I was buying a lot of goods and services from the town to be able to fake a haunting, a mummy haunting, a ghost haunting. Okay? What's the costume shop in town going to do now that I'm going to get locked away? It's going to go out of business. And okay, I hear what you're saying, that a shop shouldn't be dependent on one person to keep it afloat. And yes, that's true. What about other people that wanted to come here and fake hauntings, okay, so that they could have a piece of cheap real estate? You've completely obliterated that market because now they're not going to come. Maybe make a friend. Huh? Do you ever think about that? Maybe I could have a nice house so that I could finally invite people over. Make a friend. This isn't one of those things where we're going to come to some kind of agreement and have a mutual respect for one another and be like frenemies later like Reggie. Okay? No. I'm going to find you. It won't be hard either. That dog. That talking dog and the other talking dog and the flying caveman. The cousin it with the club. It's not fair to me. How long have I been here? It's dusty in here, too. It's not fair to me. Let's see. I can't move my hands, so I can't check the time on my... Oh. Let's see what time it is. I can't see the sun, so I can't see it's... I don't know what time it is. What's the point of having a watch if you can't raise your arm to read it? Oh yeah, right. I got tied up by a bunch of kids because I was faking a haunting so that I could have some cheap real estate, maybe a place to live, and maybe have a party or two. Can you imagine having a nice Christmas party, maybe for the people that can't go home? But no, that's not going to happen now. They're going to press charges. I'm probably going to be in servitude or like having to owe some money. I'll owe money to somebody. And here we are back at the beginning. I guess I should stop trying to fake hauntings and get cheap real estate. Okay? This isn't my first go around. I'm embarrassed with myself for getting caught. I guess it's bound to happen sooner or later. Only a true psychotic would be able to keep that kind of commitment for an extended period of time. Oh, that's not fair. Perhaps if you're on the spectrum. Well, then why couldn't I do it? What am I saying? That I wanted to get caught? I wanted you to tie me up? I wanted that human interaction, that human contact. I was lonely. The ropes are getting looser, at least. She didn't do the best job tying these. I thought you did a good job tying these, but they're getting loose. I wonder if this is some kind of invitation. We know who you are. We know what you've done. Why don't you join us? Why don't you join us in our van as we drive around North America solving mysteries? The ropes are getting looser. Maybe I can use. Ouch! Maybe I can use my feet somehow to get the. I can twist my body. If I could get out of here, huh? If I could turn back time. These are ropes I'm struggling with. Wait, are these the jeans that have the hole in the crotch? Don't look. Ugh. Ugh. You didn't do such a good job tying after all. The most reasonable explanation is you wanted me to get out because you need an enemy. Okay? I'm going to go out there to the gas station. If you're still there, I'm joining your team. If you're not still there, I will pound you to the ends of the earth. You, Bombshell, the dog, Big Dink. Sorry, I got distracted by my own thoughts. Oh man, getting worked up. Thinking about. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here, I guarantee it to you. And when I do, I'll find you. And we'll have words, and we'll have a big kiss. I mean, if you want to. Maybe I could burn this place down for the insurance money. As long as someone doesn't beat me to it. What you do to start a fire is you collect small twigs in a bundle, wrap that bundle really tight with your hands, then light it on fire. If you have a string or something, you keep it in a bundle. The point is, maybe you all went to the gas station to get gas to. You didn't need me to stay here forever. You just needed me to be here long enough so you could burn the place down with me in it. Fuck. I gotta get out of here before it's too late. It's just a story of the time I tried to get some free real estate that I felt was rightfully owed to me. Okay, by faking a haunting of a mummy and a ghost holding hands. Okay? And I thought people would give it less negative attention if they knew, one, it was a ghost, and two, it was a mummy holding hands. So three, they should leave it alone because the sweet ghosts are just trying to have a nice afterlife. And four, if it was too scary, there would have been violence. There would have been violence incurred and appreciated. No, not appreciated. The thing that you do something to make something. It's not. You don't make it, but you can reasonably assume if you act a certain way that there's going to be a certain response. That's what I'm talking about. Burned down for the insurance money. God bless you. Rest in peace. I hope you're well.